Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, a bit bored, so I thought I would try and make a Kydex and PVC neck holder for a tactical pen. The story behind this and the reason behind it is, it did make me wonder that if you had this in your pocket and the pocket clip was sticking out your pocket, would people suspect it was a knife potentially? Now, if you did get stopped and looked, it is only a pen, they can't say anything about it. But there may be some situations where you may want it hanging from your neck, with a sort of safety clasp on it and that, where you could just pull it out, you know, and it'd be hidden. And doing it with PVC or Kydex, very easy thing to do. So yeah, that's all it is. I may not never even use it, but I thought it was definitely something you can do, and it is something that other people do. So I'm going to make two. I'm going to make a Kydex version and a PVC version. We'll see what they look like. I may make a couple, and yeah. So I'll get down to making one now. So the first thing I'll do is probably do a PVC version. So I'll cut a bit of this out, and then yeah. So that's all I'll be using. Just a standard bit of PVC pipe, probably slightly thicker than I would want it, but that's probably better, it'll be stronger. So I'll cut a bit of that off, maybe about 2 inches, cut a slit in it, heat it with a heat gun, you'll see anyway. So next when I come back, that should be cut out. Right, so there's that. I've just cut a little bit less than I said, cut it down there, and what I'll do now, I'm going to heat this up and flatten it out. So the best way to do this is just with a standard heat gun, cheap thing. Place it on your bit of wood or whatever, heat it up. But there you go, you can see that. I'll just flatten that down. Let that cool down a bit, and that'll flatten like that. So there you go, nice flat bit of PVC ready to be formed around the tactical pen. So what I think I'll do for the first one, I'm going to do a couple. This one is going to be with the form soft on both sides, so it should form round in the middle, if that makes sense. The other way you can do it is have one hard surface and one soft, and then you'll have a completely flat surface and it forms just around the top of it. So the first one will be formed around both sides. So I'll try to show you that now. So I think I'll probably want it this way. Hard to decide. Better hurry up there. Right, it may have taken too long. I was going hard already. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Right, I'll come back to that in a second. Right, I had to redo it. One thing I am learning from Kydex and PVC, the bigger you do it in the first place, the easier it is. Trying to do things the size you need it doesn't always work, because you need a bit of it'll move in there, manoeuvrability. So yeah, sometimes it's better to do it twice the size. You're going to have a bit of waste, but you'll know that you've got enough to cut round if it isn't in quite the right place. So I'll take this out now and we'll see if it's in the right place. May not be though. But had I done it big enough, I would be able to cut around. No. So yeah, that's no good. So I'll try that again. Probably going to do a bigger bit this time. I don't reckon that's... But that would have worked though. You can see where that would have held that in. It's just not in the right place. So I'm better off using a much bigger piece. It's PVC after all. Right, so this is a bit better. Still not perfect. I think I need some more foam. But that does hold it in. So I could now tidy this up a bit and we'll see what it looks like. Once it's been cut out properly and all that, I might be able to make it look worthy of actually using. But that certainly would hold your tactical pen in. So I'll cut this bottom bit off first. So I don't know about what kind of shape. I did see some that was shaped almost like an arrowhead. I might try that one for this one. Again, later on I may change the whole thing or redo it, but something like this. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to actually, am I? Well, that might work. Something that kind of shape with two holes there with some eyelets in, and then that'll be how you could hang it up. I may change my mind on that in a second though. Let me think about it on the other side. Tell you what, for this first one we'll do a straight up and down with a bit of a curve on the sides. So again, this isn't going to be perfect, this one, but it's just a starter to see what it comes out like. If I don't like the look of it, I won't bother doing anymore. It's going to be slightly wonky anyway by the looks of it. The fold wasn't completely straight in the first place. If we round over those edges, the tops and the bottoms. Right, because of the thickness of this, what I'm probably going to do now is, these will just be two holes. I won't put no eyelets in, because I don't think my eyelets will go through something that thick. And then lower, just here, to shut this up tight, I'm going to do two holes and some rivets. So let's have a look how easy this is. Yeah, it's not too bad. So there's the hole. You do want to just go in between as well. Just make sure that shuts up again. And then I'll whack a rivet in there, which I'll show you now. This will look better on one side than the other, but you know, if you've got basic stuff, this is the only way to do it. So you just pretty much put that in. So that's the front side, that's the back side. What you need to do with that, what I do, is I hammer it over, make it look a bit better. You can use a smaller rivet, but these are the only size I've got. But if you flatten it down, that looks a lot better. So now I'll do another one of those there, and then I'll do the two top. Right, so there is your basic poor man's PVC tactical pen holder. So you would have your paracord through there, and then just pull it out. Needs a little bit of cleaning up. I may spray this little bit tight if anything, but I can adjust that by filing. There's a little rim there that goes in here. If I file that down, that'll be slightly easier to come out. But I'll show you it properly in a second. It may be sprayed or whatever next, or whatever, we'll see when you come back. And I may have put the eyelets in if they can go in. Right, so this is what I came up with in the end. I did get the eyelets in, whatever you call them, I can't remember what they're called now. The eyelets, there's the rivets, and I painted it black. You wouldn't have a knot on the back, but my paracord wasn't long enough. But I just wanted to show you what it would look like. You probably wouldn't have it that long either, you'd have it up somewhere like that. Yeah, that's it. I thought that came out alright in the end. What a nice little thing. This one is a little bit tight, but it does really hold your pen in. So yeah, I don't know what you lot think of that, but I think that's quite a good thing. This isn't an original idea. These do exist. You can buy them. Other people make them. Yeah, just wanted to show you a poor man's version of it. Cost pretty much nothing to make. Rivets, eyelets. You know, you don't need the eyelets. They just make it look a bit better. And PVC. Yeah, that holds in very well. In fact, sometimes a bit too well. It's easier to hold it and twist it a bit. Comes out a bit easier then. Yeah, I think that looks alright, don't you? Yeah, that was it. That was my PVC pen holder. PVC Tactical Pen Holder. Yeah, I think it's alright. Easy to do. You could probably make that in 15 minutes, I reckon. But it'd be a good way if you don't want to have the clip in your pocket showing. Could potentially look like a knife clip, I suppose. You know, I don't know if that's ever happened, but it just came up in a conversation and it made me wonder. But yeah. That's the way you want to go, really. If you think that could be something that could happen, make one of these. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Before you leave, if you ever wanted to support this channel, you can now via Patreon or by shopping at Amazon.com and Gearbest. There's more info below if you need that. Remember, if you want to get full notifications for this channel, click the bell. And I'll see you later. Cheers.